Travel alongside Loch Lomond, then over the Rest and Be Thankful, taking the route to Cowal, travelling down Loch Fyne, at Strachar, follow the option to Bute. After a few miles, take a spectacular mountain pass to Otter Ferry, at the summit of which is the Weeping Point, the last place the poor folk of the clearances could catch a glimpse of the islands before dropping down to the cowals and the awaiting boats. At Otter Ferry is the Oyster Catcher Inn, in a truly picturesque location on the shores of Loch Fyne, with its own yacht moorings. The Oyster Catcher has another unique offering: oysters from its own oyster beds, famed for their quality and freshness, from the sea to the plate in minutes. The new management at the Oyster Catcher have a mission: to offer world-class cuisine at a world-class location. After a number of years in private service on an international basis, they seem to be well placed to deliver this ambition. Otter Ferry is not named after the otter, which can be seen locally, but after a gravel bank, which runs into the loch for over a mile, and it's visible at low tide. The name Taina Bruich is Gaelic for house on the hill, as the village is set on a narrow reach of the Cowals of Bute, and the houses and cottages are built up the wooded hillside overlooking the water. On the tiny main street is the well-established and highly regarded Taina Bruich Gallery, showcasing original works by leading Scottish artists, as well as a tasteful selection of handmade jewellery, crafts, ceramics, sculptures, and even a few well-chosen books on Scotland, as well as some great children's books. The gallery has 6 main exhibitions each year. Yards away is a great wee shop, the Ribbon Tree, displaying local prints and paintings, jewellery, handmade soaps, silk scarves, painted Argyle slates, and much else. On Shore Road, running along the water's edge, is to be found the recently opened and highly regarded Well Park Hotel, a large whitewashed detached house built in 1861 for the local doctor, with a substantial wing added in the early 1900s. It sits in a delightful sea lochside garden and enjoys sea views across to the lesser-known private northern shores of the Isle of Bute. The spacious public rooms include an Edwardian drawing room with adjoining quarterdeck bar, whilst the elegant Victorian dining room, the Boardroom restaurant, is also open to non-residents for fine dining. Well Park offers 5 very spacious individual luxurious bedrooms, each named after a J-class yacht. This whole area enjoys breathtaking scenery and is labelled as Argyle's secret coast. A worthwhile detour leads over the hill to Sandbank. Here the Majestic Line operates cruises out of the Holy Loch Marina aboard the Glen Masson, a traditional wooden vessel refurbished to offer 6 ensuite cabins. It carries 11 guests and 4 crew: the skipper, engineer, chef and boatswain, who provide exceptional levels of service. It's now in its 5th season. The food on board is the best fresh local produce. It's even been known for guests to catch their own fish. Each meal is served at a different idyllic anchorage. The Majestic Line Galley cookbook has been recently produced, itemising some of the guests' favourites. Cruise itineraries are variable from 3 nights to 6 nights. At the Cowals of Bute, the Narrows offer the shortest route to the Isle of Bute. Indeed, this must be one of the shortest crossings to any offshore island. The Calmac ferry plies back and forth throughout the day. In former days, cattle would swim across here on the way to the trysts at Crieff or Falkirk. Nearby is the Collintrave Hotel, a country hotel of warm charm and character that has been offering respite to travellers for generations, with a beer garden, restaurant, public bar, moorings and ensuite bedrooms. The hotel also runs the small shop next door.